Hey, what's up, everybody? Messing with the goldwing alternator here today. Bought this one off eBay from ELM Global Direct. There's a model number for you. So the story with this one is I was able to install it last minute and ride it to Boise, Idaho, which is about a 900-mile round trip. It's 400 miles one direction. Well, the first problem I ended up having was this sweet O-ring that seals it all off right here. About 100 miles into the trip, started leaking oil on my exhaust. So for about 300 miles, I got to smell burnt oil till I made it to Idaho. Found a Napa, took the shitty one that EMS Global Direct is the company that it came from off eBay. Anyways, low budget shit, obviously. I shot myself in the foot buying a $130 alternator. Was able to find this alternator, this gasket, cost me $5. I then made the ride home, and so we're at 900 miles. I figure I change my oil every 3,000 miles. I hope the hole doesn't mean they're almost worn out. So made a couple of trips down the highway from here. Maybe I wouldn't say they were more than 150-mile round trips. So in all, I'm under 3,000 miles on this alternator. I'm driving it through the little town down the road here, about 15 miles from home, and all of a sudden she just starts growling and making horrible sounds. I can't figure out if it's my rear end or if it's my engine. It was a hot day. I thought I was losing a crank bearing almost. It was really loud, but then it would all of a sudden just silence up and quit. Well, this beautiful little bearing right here was spinning and stopping and spinning and stopping, and it's not all there. There's a couple pieces that I left out. I left them with the tool. So ended up getting the bearing out of here. And so, $130 alternator for a bearing. I wasn't really ready to pay in $130 again. The inboard bearing in this guy, go Napa. There was enough left on this rubber seal for the bearing. I found a number on, and I'm not going to give that number away because I can't find where I wrote it down. Anyway, so that number, some internet research and everything, crossed to this guy. Here it is. It's a Napa precision bearing, I guess. I mean, I don't know what the company I bought it from put in there, whether it was high budget, low budget. So yeah, it was a $20 bearing with shipping. I think it was under $15. It was probably less than that, but I think I paid $20. If memory serves me right, I'm just thinking it was $13 to get it here. So yeah, under $20 repair for a $130 alternator that I got less than 3,000 miles on. Is it acceptable that this bearing went bad? Of course it's not. Why did it go bad? I don't know, other than, let's say, maybe the shaft here's bent and it's walking back and forth and it wore this bearing out, hasn't burnt the other one. I'm gonna have to put another 3,000 miles on to know. Probably will put up a video of me putting the alternator back in, just because I can. So yeah, again, for those of you that, that bearing in there went bad, there's your number. Again, I'm sitting here looking like, if those holes are wear marks on the brushes, like, how much was there before? I'm at under 3,000 miles on this alternator, and I guess I'm kind of questioning whether those brushes are gonna make it another 3,000, which would be fucking pathetic. But we won't talk too dirty on them. They do use all new parts. I haven't seen anything that was reused. I mean, my only figure on the failure was fucking Jap crap made out of fucking Indonesia shit metal or something, and Napa's American steel. I don't know that it'll be... It's gonna be way better. It's Napa. Fucking NASCAR shit. We ain't fucking around here. Well, please like and subscribe, you guys. Helps out, makes a big difference on the channel. I'll be uploading a lot more of this goldwing stuff as it comes. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Hit me up if you need me to take something apart on mine to show you how to fix yours. I'm always down to take more apart on mine than I have. Especially if somebody else is having a problem I can replicate. The reason I put this alternator in is my alternator I had when I got it was barely holding a 12.5 charge, and the first night I drove it with the headlights on high, I almost was walking home, put the low beams on, turned the stereo off, and managed to conserve enough battery to make it the last mile or two. You know, and if I had had the money and the time was another big situation, but you know, I had to get this alternator in and get onto my honeymoon almost the next day. I think I 2-dayed this alternator just to get it there, which the 2-day was expensive as hell, and that was kind of what short me on one of them high-end alternators they make. Can't think of it, but if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button by now, you're kind of an ass, just so you know, but we'll all get over it. Yeah, if you guys don't know if you don't know how to take this apart, don't ask questions. Take it to somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. Tell them to come look at the video and whatnot. You can break that shit real quick and destroy your alternator taking it apart. I almost broke mine. This bearing, it's got to be pressed in, but it also fits tight to the shaft, so which one do you press it on first? Haven't made that decision yet. So yeah, you guys have a good night, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day you're watching this, and hope to hear from you.